Finally, we're here. After 30 hours of planes, trains and taxis. I can't wait to collapse into a nice, soft bed. Lucky, the castle has about 100 to choose from. Ben, we're here. Oops, sorry.
Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it. Welcome to Germany.
Yeah. Hey, Lily, what's with the security guards?
No idea, but I'll soon find out. I trust you're going to let us in.
We have strict orders not to open the gates for anyone.
I don't think you understand. This is the owner of the castle, Baron Benjamin von Hasenburg.
Chip?
Who gave you these orders?
Our orders are not to say who gave us the orders.
It's obviously Herman.
Please, we have come all the way from Australia and we are so tired.
That's not my problem.
What this situation needs is some practical Aussie guy ingenuity. Luckily, one of us happens to be a practical Aussie guy. I meant me, in case you were wondering. I know what you're thinking. This castle has withstood invasions from entire armies. So what makes me think I'm gonna get in? Trust me, there's always a way. Okay, last resort time. This always works in the movies. Nothing. Just looking around.
We're gonna stay at Lily's mum's place while we sort this out.
Good idea.
How can you be so sure that Herman's behind this?
Who else could it be?
What will we do? This place is gonna get really crowded once your mum gets home.
Mummy won't be back until after summer. Her design course in Paris goes forever.
Well, yeah, but staying here won't solve our problems at the castle. We need a plan.
Which is why I called the best ideas person we know to come and join us.
Marcus?
Exactly.
Hey, Sam, did you hear that? Marcus is on his way. Hold on to your heart.
Do you always have to be so embarrassing?
Yeah, I'm your brother. It's part of the job description.
It is gonna be weird seeing Marcus again. We kind of lost touch after I went back to Australia. But who knows? Maybe we'll just pick up where we left off, and it'll be a magical reunion. Okay, so I know Marcus has got a new girlfriend and everything. But we did have such a great time together last year. And a girl can dream, can't she?
Hey, dude. Great to see you. You too, Ben. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Marcus.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Not exactly magical, but I guess we have to start somewhere.
So did Sophie not come with you?
Unfortunately, no. She's back in Australia looking after the Baron's best interests.
So, Baron, looking forward to your first day on the job.
Oh, yes, very much.
I'm sure you'll take to it like a pig to mud. Ben told me what an amazing sportsman you are.
He did.
Anyone who's won a bunch of marathons and triathlons up there with the best of them.
Marathons and triathlons?
I think Ben talked you up a bit.
Oh, yes, those. They were just small events, tiny. They hardly even existed.
Oh, don't be so modest, Baron. A winner's a winner, eh? Your attention, guys. I'd like you to meet our new kayaking instructor, Baron Philip von Hasenburg.
Oh, just call me Baron.
And I have it on good authority, he's a former German canoeing champion, so I'm sure he'll have plenty to teach you. Right, Baron, I'll leave them in your capable hands.
Thank you, okay. Let's start by learning the parts of the canoe. This bit here is known as the, front and...
Isn't that the back?
Of course it is. Well spotted. They're just testing you. Now that we've learned how to stay upright, more or less, it's time to learn how to pedal. Where's my pedal?
It's floating beside you.
Oh.
Everything all right? Has one of the kids gone in?
No, they're fine.
Are you okay?
The thing is clearly unstable.
Really?
It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
I could take the kids while the Baron gets changed. Perhaps he could lead another activity later?
Good idea. There's a group going horse riding this afternoon.
Horse riding?
Well, that shouldn't be a stretch, given that you were in Germany's Olympic equestrian team.
The Olympic? Oh, look, that was a long time ago.
It's like riding a bike, right? Once you learn, you never forget, do ya?
Are you sure this is going to work, Marcus?
All we need is a local official to sign this, and then Herman will have to let us in. He'll have no more authority over the castle.
I hope you're right.
I'm sorry, but this makes no sense at all.
Oh, which part?
Well, all of it. I mean, do you really want me to believe that his son is Baron Philip from Hasenburg?
That's right.
No, it isn't.
What?
Well, Phil used to be my son, but we just got divorced.
Wait, you divorced your own son?
No, he divorced me, actually.
This is really giving me a headache here.
I know how to make it go away. Just sign here, and I promise your headache will disappear.
And so will we.
And I thought my family had problems.
Well, sorry to break up the party, guys, but this document proves that I am the legal owner of the castle.
Which means you'll have to let us in.
Or we'll get the police to do it for you.
Gotta call my boss.
Don't worry, I can do it for you. After all, he is my uncle.
I don't care what documents you have, Lily. They might get into the castle for now, but they'll be completely worthless once the family votes no confidence in Ben.
Why would they do that?
Because I'm calling a family meeting tomorrow.
The castle and the title will both revert to me, as they should have done long ago.
This time, my dear Lily, you've overplayed your hand.
Badly.
You don't frighten me, and Ben won't lose. He'll make a wonderful Baron. Now, if you'll please instruct your goons to let us inside our own home.
Thanks, Lily. Glad to hear you have such confidence in me.
Don't be silly. I only said that to scare him.
Baron, do you need some help?
No. No, I was captain of the Hasendorf Polo team, you know.
You play polo.
Well, it was more of an honorary position, but I've watched many matches from the clubhouse. Yeah. Unbelievable. Why is this horse facing backwards? Everybody ready? Away we go! I said go! That means you, horse! Come on, you silly creature, you've got 4 legs. Use them.
You got a problem, Baron?
Yes. You've got a very lazy horse here.
Oh, it's Rosie. She's one of our best.
Sorry, I think the problem might be the Baron's old hamstring injury. He's been incredibly brave, but the truth is it makes it quite difficult for him to ride. Or kayak.
Yes. Yes, that's very true. Sadly, my hamstring isn't what it used to be.
Right then. In that case, maybe you'd be better suited to a more domestic role. What do you think? Can you manage dinner for the whole camp?
No problem. It'll be a gourmet feast of German cuisine.
Great. Can't wait to taste it.
You're sure you don't want me to help, Baron?
Sophie, cooking is second nature to me. I'll give these Australian kids a meal they'll never forget.
Everyone, please stop talking and listen. I know my family better than any of you. And trust me, if Ben is going to win the vote, he needs to look and sound like a real von Hasenburg.
Which means?
Which means he'll have to walk, talk, and dress like a true aristocrat.
But if he does that, Herman wins for sure. Ben's only chance is to present himself as a younger, more modern Baron. He needs to be like himself.
Marcus, look at him.
What's wrong with me?
No offense, but you're not the kind of person to whom my family would entrust their heritage.
Why not?
Isn't it obvious?
Why don't we take a vote?
Fine. Who agrees with the overwhelming logic of my approach? And who agrees with Marcus's completely silly idea? That settles it. I win.
What?
Lily, that was 3 against 1.
But as the only German von Hasenburg here, my vote counts double.
That's still 3 against 2.
And, of course, I represent Daddy's vote as well. So it's a tie, which means I also get a casting vote, so I win. Right then, the first thing we have to do is get you some proper clothes from Daddy's wardrobe.
Can't wait.
Who's next for some classic German cooking? Sauerkraut, potato, and bratwurst. I'm sure you've never seen food like this before, eh?
Isn't there any normal food?
Excuse me?
Sorry, Baron, but nobody likes it.
But it's delicious. I'll show you. Bratwurst, my favorite.
Maybe a little overfried.
But the sauerkraut is magnificent.
Doesn't look like cooking's really your forte either, eh, Baron?
Well, I've had some more trouble with my hamstring.
Sorry, mate. That's 3 strikes. After you've cleaned up, you better see me in my office. Sorry, everyone, but it looks like we'll have to order pizza tonight.
Remember, shoulders back, chin up, and legs straight. A good posture shows confidence, authority, and breeding.
I must look like I've got a broom up my backside.
Exactly. That's the perfect aristocratic stance. Now, just walk around for a bit and get used to it. A few hours practice and it'll become second nature.
I hate to say it, but tomorrow is looking like a total fiasco.
I don't look that bad. Do I?
Ben, you can't pretend to be someone you're not, or the family will see through you in an instant.
Try telling Lily that. You can't get her to change her mind. It's like trying to stop an express train with a sock puppet.
Yeah, maybe we don't have to change her mind. Maybe she doesn't need to know.
She won't like it.
True, but she'll like it even less if we lose to Herman.
Philip, I thought you were coming to see me.
I decided to save you the embarrassment of firing me, Alan. I've resigned instead.
That's very honourable of you.
The von Hasenburgs have always been honourable. Not always competent, but always honourable.
Oh, I see.
In 1502, when Jürgen von Hasenburg was so short-sighted he married his horse by mistake, he did the honourable thing and kept the horse as his wife for 35 years.
Interesting.
Sorry.
You know what? I think I might have the perfect job for you after all.
Herman's been as good as his word. The whole family's arrived to pass judgment on Ben. Truth is, though, his chances aren't great. Not that this will stop Lily. The idea of defeat just isn't in her DNA.
Uncle Herman, Aunt Kiki, can I get you some refreshments? Porcupine needles on ice, perhaps?
Very amusing, Lily. I'm impressed that you can make jokes in the face of your imminent defeat.
I have great trust in the family's judgment, Uncle. I'm sure they'll see Ben for who he is.
Oh, they will, Lily. They will. Where is our young Baron anyway? Why isn't he here to formally welcome us?
He's just getting ready for the meeting, that's all.
Oh, Uncle Wolfotto. Excuse me for a moment.
Ben should be here. Can you find him fast?
Ben, Lily's freaking out. Call me. His mobile's turned off and he's not in his room, which means there's only another 127 rooms to check.
I've called this meeting because, as you know, Philip was recently arrested in Australia. An event, I'm sad to say, that brings nothing but shame upon our whole family.
Disgraceful.
Appalling.
Shocking.
It wasn't Daddy's fault. The charges were all fabricated.
So he claims. In any case, if Philip remains absent for 3 months, he abdicates his position as head of the family. That, of course, means it will then revert to the next in line. Me.
That's not true. Cousin Ben is the next in line. And this document proves that he is now the legal owner of the castle.
Perhaps. But the idea of our noble family being represented by an immature teenage boy, a foreigner no less, who knows nothing of the customs and responsibilities of the position, is completely unacceptable. It will make our family the laughingstock of Lower Saxony.
It won't do at all.
He hasn't even had the good manners to come and greet us. Very poor form.
Exactly. So, as a matter of duty, I have no choice but to move a vote of no confidence in the boy. All in favor, please raise...
It's only fair that Ben has a chance to speak first.
Then, where is he?
Ben, what are you doing? The meeting's already started.
I know. Sorry, we had to get his presentation finished.
You won't be presenting anything unless we get there right now. You haven't even changed yet.
I won't be either. Marcus's idea.
Whatever, let's just go.
G'day, everyone. Sorry I'm late, but you know what it's like when you run a castle. Always one more dungeon to dust, eh? You know what.
What do you think you're doing? You look like you're dressed for an Australian barbecue.
It's all under control, Lily. Just take a seat. Marcus, would you start the show? Now, I just thought I'd show everyone a few of my ideas for bringing the castle into the 21st century.
What nonsense are you wasting our time with now, young man?
It's not nonsense. It's a vision.
Vision?
A vision to transform the castle so it's relevant to today's Germany, which means attracting younger visitors, not the usual old fuddy-duddies.
Are you calling us old fuddy-duddies?
No, not you, Great Auntie. You are way too hip.
Oh, you young rascal, you.
We see the castle as an exciting new venue for youth events, like video game expos, modern art exhibitions, music festivals. For the castle to survive, it needs to become a vibrant part of the community, just like it was centuries ago.
Will it cost us any money?
We'll make money.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Enough of this nonsense. We have a presentation of our own, don't we, Kiki?
We certainly do, darling. Ta-da!
Recognize this young delinquent? That's our new Baron. Trying to break into this very castle. Look at him. No respect at all for the property. He's no better than a vandal. Let us therefore allow good sense to prevail. Once again, I move a motion of no confidence in this young man.
Can I just say one more thing?
Must you?
That day we had travelled all the way from Australia, and we arrived to find that Herman had locked us out.
I was merely trying to safeguard my property. Our property.
I know I did the wrong thing, but I was driven to it by my passion for this wonderful castle and all that it stands for. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like this place is my real home, my spiritual home. It called to me across oceans and deserts, like the music of Beethoven, the poetry of Schiller, the left foot of Schweinsteiger. In my heart of hearts, I'm a member of a noble family who was homesick to be back where he truly belonged. here.
Can you imagine anyone falling for such a sentimental load of rubbish?
Spoken like a true Van Hasenberg. You've touched our souls, my boy. Truly inspiring.
If I wasn't seeing this myself, I wouldn't believe it. They're actually buying it.
I move that Baron Benjamin be given 3 months to prove he's the worthy head of the family.
What?
And I second the motion.
All in favor? I declare the motion carried.
It's not often that I say this. In fact, I don't think I've ever said it. But Ben has just been seriously brilliant. Mind you, not everyone's seeing it that way.
You might have won this round, Lily, but you haven't won the fight. Remember, if Ben makes one mistake in the next 3 months, just one, you'll be out of here so fast your heads will spin.
And it's been lovely to see you too, Uncle Herman. You can find your own way out, can't you?
Hi, kids. I know it's late and you're tired, but tonight you're in for a special treat. A journey through history with Baron Philip.
Tonight you're going to learn all about the fascinating history of a noble family, the von Hasenburgs. Our story begins in 1275, when young Christoph von Hasenburg cured King Rudolph's chronic hemorrhoids, and in return was made a baron.
I don't understand. Why would you want the Baron to do this? It'll bore these kids senseless.
That's the idea.
Pardon?
Well, there's always a few kids at camp who can't get to sleep away from home, and I think Philip's the perfect solution.
To various parts of his body and stumbled across its miraculous effects on his hemorrhoids. In fact, the recipe for Christoph's amazing hemorrhoid cream has been passed down to generations of Van Hasenburgs, and I'm still using it to this very day.
10 more minutes and they'll all be asleep, including me.
Once again, the result was not only disgusting to taste, but also deadly poisonous.